Greetings, my friends. This is Gilles Mansillon. I wanted to come and wish you a wonderful day. I want to say that the most essential in the spiritual ascension path, for that's what I'm discussing here, is the peace of mind. It is very much essential to learn to come to the center, to focus, to be at peace, regardless of the adversity that's being presented to us on the outside or the inside. We're facing with it is a challenge to surround, to detach, and yet we need to keep dominion over our mind and energy for what may be there may be a very powerful event that is coming, which is a galactic contact of a first kind in the sky. I'm not talking about the landing of the ship just yet, but that may very well be the domino that breaks down the sandcastle, the house of cards, and because if that when that happens, that will definitely shift all the perspective of the collective of humanity. Right now, our DNA is being upgraded, and we're going to be able to explore the the astral plane. The astral plane is wonderful. It is many people are afraid of the fourth dimension, but it is a world of wonder. It is the world of dream. It is the world of possibility. It is a wondrous place, far greater than the third dimension. But for that, in order to, but yet it is polarized. The higher you go, the more beautiful and enlightened those astral planes are. And so what you need, what's more comfortable to explore that, is the wholeness navigator, is the consciousness of unity, consciousness of the fifth dimension or above. So we can explore all those realms for the unified field, for third, fourth, well, basically fifth, but even in as the consciousness, we still exist. We can have a unity consciousness in the world of senses and physicality, just as we can have a unified consciousness in the realm of the astral planes. For the unified field is made of infinite reality on all dimensions. There are countless dimensions of reality, and infinite reality is the nature of the infinity of God, is a number infinite of reality, and yet we can, and God dominates all planes of reality. The creator is greater than any universe. It is transcends all things, and so but it's also on the one level of all being and all things. It is below, it is on our level, it is above, and so, and from that perspective it can actually minister, yet having the vision of the whole and working for the whole. So we can traverse all kinds of field of consciousness with the source consciousness without having even met the creator. Yet when we meet the creator, it is an experience that transcends all others' experience. It is a great honor, a great privilege, a blessing to meet the creator in person. It is the final outcome. For God has really know that it was my most incredible experience, is that meeting of the creator when he descended to meet me. And it's like, but God can come in many forms. He can actually come in any form and address anybody at any time. For it is like yet it is a great privilege. For now, it is good to ask our guides, our angels, the company of heaven, to assist us in magnifying this light, so we can elevate our consciousness high enough so that God can descend, and we can. But many people, many beings can ascend to very high planes without even coming into the consciousness that God is a real person, like the Buddha ascended into the nirvana. Then from the nirvana, he realized that there is a creator, but for now, it's like there is all kinds of there is all kinds of service that we came here to do, and understanding that this world is about to change in the next couple of weeks, months. We're going to see great change, because there's a lot of hypocrisy that's been broadcasted, a lot of lies, manipulation, corruption. All of that is being revealed progressively, for the truth can no longer be suppressed, and the world leaders have or are right now being contacted by heaven to receive a warning. And heaven is much more powerful than what humans think. There are some that are wanting to control, and they're allowed to, until a certain point they were allowed to manifest that control over, but the time has come, and now they've been warned. And so if they do not comply with what heaven says, that there will be karmic retributions, there will be instant karma that will be in place. So just do not be afraid to communicate your truth, to broadcast your truth, to be in the light. The truth can no longer be suppressed. It's been suppressed for a long time, but now it's coming to the forefront. So I just wanted to to come and wish you a good day. Continue to do your work of service for the Creator, for the life, and for that you need to tune in to whatever your soul and spirit want, which is the highest version of yourself, the highest joy, the highest abundance, the highest prosperity, the highest expression, creative expression. And but for that, we need to continue to cultivate this sense of peace of mind. The peace of mind is essential. There is nothing more essential to find this inner peace, no longer to be moved to move into this unity consciousness. Well, I hope this message was interesting for you. I thank you very much for liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. I'm going to try to sing a song that talks about it's a spiritual song. It's like difficult, not easy to sing a cappella, but I'm going to try to sing it anyway. There is one sentence that I don't really it's called One of Us. It's like if God was one of us, like a stranger on the bus trying to make his way home. And it says nobody's calling on the phone except the Pope, maybe in Rome. I know the Vatican is more an opposing force to God right now. And a lot of people are calling home to the Creator every day. So but the song is still amusing and interesting. And yet the Christ said that he will return and regain the control over his church. So we have to trust him, this beloved Sananda, Joshua, Christ Michael. So the song goes like that. La 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 la. If God had a name, what would it be, and would you call it to his face? If you were faced with him in all his glory, what would you ask? And if you only had one question, yay, God is great, yay, God is good, yay, what if God was one of us? Just a slob like one of us, just a stranger on a bus trying to make his way home. If God had a face, what would it look like? And you would want to see it. Seeing meant that you would have to believe in things like heaven and Jesus and the saints and all the prophets. Yay, God is great. Yay, God is good. What if God was one of us? Just a slob like one of us. Just a stranger on the bus trying to make his way home. Just trying to make his way home. Like back up to heaven alone. Nobody's calling on the phone except the Pope, maybe in Rome. Yay, God is great. Yay, God is good. What if God was one of us? Just a slob like one of us. Just a stranger on the bus trying to make his way home. Just trying to make his way home. Like a holy rolling stone. Back up to heaven alone. Just trying to make his way home. For in truth, we all that Creator, trying to make our way home back to the source, to the Creator. Yeah, there's a lot of people that claim to have faith, but they do not act as such. It's just a conventional cultural convention. But true faith is something that we cannot force on anybody. It is when God activates that knowledge, that awakening, that we come to realize of the idea of God. Then then eventually we move into the ideal of God, and then we move towards the experience of the connection with the Creator. And so we do want to continue to ask the Creator to awaken all his children to that realization, so we can come into a world of peace, joy, abundance, sharing of that, recreating a new reality which has been commanded by heaven, and that so many things are already in place for that to happen. We just need to stand in peace, to stand in the center of who we are, and continue to follow whatever the heart calls us to do. Well, I hope this message was interesting for you. I thank you very much. I wish you a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you later. Adonai.